What's up, guys? Steve Atlas, Motorcycle USA, and we're back for another episode. We're out here at Streets of Willow, and we're going to give Ben Bostrom's championship-winning R6 a try. The Graves guys were cool enough to bring the rig and the bike and the whole crew out. They're going to let us spin some laps on it to see what is the best Supersport bike in class this year. So come on, let's take a ride. Alright guys, we just got done spinning some laps aboard Bostrom's championship-winning R6, and it's an eye-opening experience. After having ridden street bikes for the last probably 5-6 months, almost exclusively, you first get on this thing and it feels like the suspension almost doesn't even work. It's so rigid, but once you start pushing, going faster, you know, things start moving, start getting a little bit better. And then once you really push it hard and you really dig in and get confident with it, then it starts to work good. And it really isn't until then that you see how good the bike is, or really what it's capable of, because the average pace cruising around, it's not very good. I mean, it's rigid and it's uncomfortable and the seat hurts. So compared to a stock R6 for your average guy who's maybe a track day guy or something like that, it probably wouldn't be that great. I mean, you probably wouldn't hop on this thing and fall in love with it, but it's that last 10% where you really start pushing that thing, it really starts to shine. And the track's been a little bit dirty today, but you know, all in all, it started to warm up and the grip's good, and surprisingly enough, I mean, despite the dirt on the track and the cooler temperatures, are still going faster today on this than I've ever been around on anything here in my life. 1000s, 750s, you name it. So I mean, it's an amazing motorcycle for what it is, but you got to remember that this bike was designed to be ridden at 10 tenths all the time. Unless it's ridden at 10 tenths, it's kind of rigid and stiff and feels a little goofy. But once you really push it and you get close to that envelope of being right on the edge is when the thing really starts to work. And another big thing is just the amount of torque that they were able to get from the engine. I mean, even a stock 600 below 12,000 RPMs, the R6 doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, it's got some mid-range, but it's not crazy. But this thing, I mean, it feels comparable to your average 750 coming off the corner. And then when you get the thing going and it kicks in, I mean, it revs almost to 17,000 RPM. And I mean, it pulls hard all the way to redline. A lot different than your standard street bike would. The fuel injection is a lot crisper, a lot cleaner. I mean, obviously the grip's a lot higher because it's, you know, run on race tires and stiff suspension and all that stuff. But I mean, overall, it's an impressive motorcycle, and we've gotten on the thing 3 times so far and already gone faster around here than I've ever gone before. So it's hard to say that we're anything less than amazingly impressed. All right, guys, so you have it. Ben Bostrom's Yamaha R6, Graves Motorsports built machine, championship winning. We are out here at Willow. We just got a chance to ride that thing all day. We're up here in the rider lounge, debriefing. Pretty amazing motorcycle. Does everything you ask for it and then some. I mean, you just keep pushing it harder and harder and harder. And the harder you push it, the more comfortable you get. To be honest with you, it's probably the best 600 that I've ever ridden. I mean, I've ridden a few of the other championship bikes from years past and they were good, but I mean, this thing really does it all. It's got the torque of what a 750 street bike would have. It handles better than any probably TZ250 ever did, and it's just a great motorcycle all around. Like I said before, we had a blast, and I'd like to thank Graves Motorsports and Ben and everybody from Yamaha for letting us ride it. Till next time, peace out.